everybody from Southern Crossover Paranormal. It's Ray and Cheryl. I did an introduction on Joey Moran. Joey Moran. He came up missing on the 14th of July, 2019, and he was 47 years old. He has a daughter and a granddaughter who miss him very much. Now, I did an introduction of him on my YouTube channel. You should go check that out first and kind of get an idea of what happened. But he come up missing on the 14th of July. Now, the same day his wife finally decided to report him missing was the same day his Chevy Malibu, I believe, was found abandoned on the side of the road of I-10 in Harrison County. So I'm going to reach out to him today, and I hope that he speaks with me. I'm pretty sure he will, because I just know he's here, okay? And now some of my videos are being shared in some groups, and I get some people that'll say or ask what kind of equipment I use, and then they will say, or they'll, kind of give me the impression that, well, I can do this. Let's talk about that real quick. Go ahead, do it. I encourage it, okay? Because we need people out there that are willing to speak to these deceased souls, because believe it or not, they will absolutely communicate with you. They will communicate with you. But here's the kicker, okay? Sure, you can download these apps. Sure, you can get this equipment. Sure, you can get a good editing app and edit your own videos and have your own YouTube channel. Absolutely. Again, I encourage it. But here's the kicker. There's more to it than you think. I just 2-3 nights ago, I decided to bump Joey Moran to the side and take care, or do a consultation with this lady who lost her husband to suicide. The story she told me was horrible. Apparently, and I'm not saying everything she told me is true, and I'm not saying it's a lie. And I want to also point out to you that any of these videos I do, and just because I bring up somebody that I think is shady, or I personally feel like they had something to do with it, they are innocent until proven guilty. And so know that, okay? Don't do your own research, because that's the same thing you have to do when you're doing this kind of stuff. But I'm going to get back to what I was saying. You can get any of this equipment. You can edit your own videos. You can have your own YouTube channel. But when I reached out to this man who had committed suicide because he had supposedly done some horrible things to her daughter, and I don't know what came in here that night. I don't know if it was him or if it was just a very malevolent spirit, because I was sick for 2 days. I didn't have any energy. I was depressed, and there were times I had some very hostile thoughts. I have a heart that is a heart of gold. I want to help people. But after I had did this session, I was very hateful. I was hateful, and my back was hurting, and my head was hurting, and I was depressed, and I didn't want to get out of bed. And when you do this stuff and you are just asking to speak to these good spirits, that's not always what you're going to get. When you open that door, because with every good force, there's going to be an evil force. With every, like I said, with every good, there's bad. And that's in everything, okay? And you are inviting, spirits in here that are very hostile, and they don't physically hurt you, but let me tell you something. They can have control over your emotions, okay? And when you have no control emotionally, and you're getting these crazy thoughts in your head, to me that's called, they are being a paranormal bully, okay? They are bullying you. Also, when you do this and you're inviting these horrible spirits into your home, because they're going to come too, and you have young children and you have animals, guess who those spirits, the malevolent ones, are going after? Going after the vulnerable ones. They're going after the vulnerable ones. The weak ones. The ones, that are scared because they live off fear, okay? They live off fear. They get their energy from fear, okay? And I have sage and stuff here, and there's so many things you have to do before all of that to prepare yourself for that. And even that doesn't work sometimes, okay? Because there are some pretty malevolent forces out there, and when you think you want to do what I do, and I just want you to know there's more to it than putting it on YouTube or helping people and other. There's way more to it than that, way more. Okay, it can become very, and you get yourself emotionally involved. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and talk to Joey Moran, okay? And I just want y'all to know that, you get all the equipment, this is the EMF meter, okay? And it will let you know when it lights up, and spirits have been known to communicate with it. It will let you know when there's a spiritual presence around. This right here, Ray and I call the cat ball. Okay, this literally has to be touched and moved. It's not going to light up otherwise, and it'll stop in a minute. My favorite spirit box to use is the PSB7 spirit box. But when I reach out to Joey, I'm going to use my husband's. Okay, it is the PSB11. Okay, these are highly recommended by a lot of paranormal investigators, okay? You have these dowsing rods, and sometimes these dowsing rods are the easiest thing for a spirit to manipulate, okay? Like I can see, like right now, I'll kind of show you an example. Joey Moran, if you are here, could you cross these for me, please? There you go. And, my daughter says I say a lot, so I'm going to work on that, okay? But there's several things I'm going to use. On this phone is where I have my apps. And this is what somebody asked me the other day, what apps do you use, okay? The ones that I would recommend, the ones that my husband and I would recommend are, my favorite one is called the Dead Wave, and it's $11. And then you have the Necrophonics, it's about $11. Now, if you don't want to pay for these apps, you got the Portal, and that one's free, okay? Also, just read the reviews on them. Read the reviews on them, okay? Because sometimes, or most of the time, people will get on there and tell you what their experience was with it, whether it was an epic fail or it was epic success, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you. There's several of those apps. Some of them legit work. Those are the ones you usually have to pay for. But, if you're really, the highest one I've ever seen was $15. But you own it. You own it. Okay? It's yours forever. Forever and ever. Okay? Those are the apps I would recommend. The Dead Wave is $11. The Necrophonic is about $11. The Portal is free, okay? But there's several. There's so many of them. There's even some that'll let you know where they're supposedly standing, okay? There's, try out the free ones first, okay? There's even a spirit board one, and the only time, and I checked it, I'm gonna try them. But the only person that, and I want to give a shout out to my sister Tracy McKay, all right? She is the only one that I will get on a Ouija board with, because she absolutely knows what she's doing, and you have to know what you're doing. Just like with what I'm doing here, okay? Because you don't know what doors you're opening. All right. So again, if you want to take a gander at this, please, by all means, I encourage it, because we need more people like that is willing to reach out to the spirits and have them tell us what happened. Okay. Some spirits are Joey Moran. It's taking me a minute to get him in. Okay. He comes and goes. He strikes me as the kind of person that he's kind of iffy around you if he don't know you, but once he gets to know you, you know, he's gonna keep on keeping on. As in Brennan Smokey, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, Missy. If you watch this, okay, because Brennan was absolutely amazing. I want to tell you he's absolutely an amazing boy, okay? And their time's coming. We're gonna find that boy. You're gonna find that boy. I promise you that. I know this. But back to Brennan, he was absolutely amazing. He came through right away. He didn't strike me as a shy boy. He came through and he started naming names, and he knows his mama is hurting. But like I said, Missy, he wants you to be careful, because you strike me as the kind of mother that I am. You will go out there. Let me put it this way. Mother Bear is such a cute little way to tell somebody you will rip their guts out and eat them raw to go find your boy. And you're that crazy. You're like me. But be careful, because it's dangerous, and I've had Brennan tell me that he just wants you to be careful, okay? But Brennan was absolutely amazing. He wasted no time. He was like, I'm coming through and I will, and I've got some stuff to say. Whereas Joey, he was iffy at first, but I think he's ready now. So again, let's see what happens, all right? Thank you.